All right. Hey guys. Welcome to episode 3 of the Tier Boys
Tier
today.
boys.
All right. So, I'm Jason and here with me today is
A
Dre
well,
from
your
Skate
boy.
Mom or Awell or
I have a
whatever
lot of
pseudonym we're
names.
going with today. Man
Skate
of
Mon. Skate
many
Mon
skills.
16.
Follow on Instagram. We'll leave the link to his Instagram in the description. So, thank you for joining me today, Dre.
No problem.
Appreciate your company here.
Yeah,
So
we're
today
tier
we're
boys.
it's in the name. So today we're going to tackle a very interesting topic. No personal hard feelings. No hate against any of these people. So just some advice there. We don't want any pitchforks or people coming to attack these people or canceling them. But we're just doing this for fun. Uh, and if anything, blame Dre if anything goes wrong, because this is his idea. So we're going to rank celebrities who have recently been in the news, who we think
They
should
need to shut
maybe
the hell
either.
up.
Well, maybe some get a pass. We'll
Some,
go one
maybe.
by one, and see who out of these celebrities and people in the news who should maybe step away from social media, step away from the headlines if they can. So, yeah, let's see where they end up. So, our first guy, all right, Dre,
Oh, I don't see anything on the screen.
all right.
Oh, I see your screen now.
All right, John,
It
we're
is
good.
popped up.
We're
It is popped
gonna
up.
take 10 seconds of namaste so that you can have an easier time editing this, okay, John? I don't pay you enough for this, bro.
Hi, John. Have a
But
good time.
as long as you
By the
don't
way,
be
if
like,
John doesn't edit this, he's a Florida boy now. Just letting you know.
oh
Florida
my
got him.
god,
He's a Florida boy. I
oh
hope he
my
leaves that. I
god.
hope he leaves that part in. He might write something like "f you,"
That
like
cancel
on the
Andre,
screen.
not me.
Yeah, he might draw my
Uh,
face on it. It's okay. I love you,
oh my
John.
god.
So anyway,
So we're gonna take it from the top with 50 Cent. So we're gonna be like, all right. So our first guy is 50 Cent. So all right,
I'll just go
five,
straight into it.
4, 3, 2. Okay, so our first guy is Curtis Jackson, otherwise known as 50 Cent,
50.
a legend in the New York rap scene,
Yeah, legend from
But
2003. And that's it.
yeah, and is the director of Power, the
And had a
executive
good solid
producer?
2 albums.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
some
mean,
people say it's 4,
mm,
and a few good video games and shows, huh? So,
mm.
where
Okay.
will 50 Cent land? Should he keep talking? He says some funny things, right? He doesn't step on
So one thing
toes.
about 50 Cent, I'm gonna say the funny things about him. He's kind of entertaining. He's a bully. So when the whole entanglement situation happening with Will Smith and Jada, he hit up Will, was like, "Yo, what up, Will? How you been?" And Will was like, "Good, thanks for checking on me, brother." And then he just dissed him. He's like, "You gonna let her?" He just said a diss, and he's like, "F you, 50." You know, the Will said that to 50. It's just like,
Damn.
and then he screenshot it on Instagram so people could joke. And like he just does things a lot of he says a lot of things ignorant, especially to black women. He just always talking. He's just very annoying, and he got literally bulletproof skin because he's like, you can't cancel 50. But I just feel like he's just annoying, but he's so entertaining.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's
well,
really he's really a true jackass, and his son don't love him. His son don't love him.
damn.
You know,
I'm
he said if his little he said this, if his son got hit by a car, you know, if his son got hit by a
mm,
car, like I wouldn't care, like something similar to that allegedly. I don't know. I guess that's safe to say, but yeah. So, shut the hell up seems good, but be quiet is also, be quiet maybe.
Yeah, I mean, how you want the criteria to be? Like,
Because
I
he's annoying, but I don't think he's cancer zone.
like do something like
Cancer zone.
either I don't know,
I believe
criminally
he
or
shut the
complete.
hell up, but I think be
Yeah,
quiet. Be quiet might be okay because he's not. It's 50. You know what I'm saying? No one's taking him too serious.
yeah. I mean, okay. So for criteria, I mean, like if you're doing something really like heinous, I mean, if he's a drug dealer and probably messed up a few people, but the
Yeah,
celebrity status wise, like we're talking about social media here. I yeah, I feel like be quiet. I feel like a
yeah.
lot of this stuff is mean, and I don't
Like
think he
literally, no one needs
means
his comment. No one
well
needs his
like
comment.
bad, but
Yeah. No one said what does 50 Cent thinks about. He just always put his 2 cents in it.
yeah, he puts his,
He put
his
his 50 cents
two
in
two of his
it.
50 cents in there. 48 cents left. It was a good-
That was good.
That's a good
Funny
one, man.
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I don't think he's the
He's
shining
doing it for the
beacon of
clout. He's doing it for like the
yeah,
entertainment, you know. So I
yeah.
think be quiet for now.
I don't think people see him as like the conscious of like the black community or the hip hop community or whatever community,
Hmm.
rap community, but like yeah, he's just doing it because entertainment and stuff like that. Like the Floyd Mayweather Jr. stuff was messed up, but I don't think he hates like Floyd or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or Will Smith. Like he's kind of a troll, man. He's a troll,
It's just too much,
and
man. It's just
that
too
doesn't
much.
mean yeah. I don't think it means trolls are inherently cancel material.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll put be quiet. I'm with you on that. All right. I hope I'm saying
I don't
be.
want nobody but you, but Jada Pinkett.
Big
Whoa, my
fan.
lights flash. Wow. It's a thunderstorm where I'm at. Yeah, so
Yeah.
August Alsina. I like his music, pretty good singer. Honestly, he made so this is the thing. He made my summer, we're in quarantine,
Made
I'm
you August.
bored. Like he made my August. Like I was kind of bored, and and then this whole entanglement stuff going on, he kept me entertained. Like I was watching over like 30 videos about like the Will and Jada different videos. I saw that video probably twice and like different people's opinions about it, and then saw the whole interview with him, Andrew Lee interview, which was a really good interview. Besides the whole entanglement that people took from it, I mean the whole cheating or not cheat, the open marriage thing, but it was really, really a really good watch. He talked about like anxiety. He talked about being molested and coming from that. Talking about his problem with his mother. It was just like really good, and I think I see him becoming a better individual than what he was before. But the Jada stuff is kind of pretty entertaining. I know you will disagree with me fully.
Yes.
I would say he's not so bad, but I think he is be quiet because he released a new song called Entanglement, and he said that, and in the song he said entanglement means when you tangle up in the sheets.
Oh my god.
So when he released that, I was like, all right, now he's pushing it.
Whole
He's
new
pushing it.
meaning.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to shut the hell up. Um, because his defense is, people think he's a homewrecker. He's like, nah, me and Jada had a relationship. I know you probably definitely disagree with me, but I think he's definitely better than 50. You know, he's in a sense because he doesn't like just start rumors for no reason. And guess what? He was right at the end of the day. It's not like he just made a fake rumor or was trolling. He was right
What was he right? Tell me what he's right
about
about.
smashing Jada.
Now this
Well, he
is
didn't say it like that. And he wasn't even disrespectful. He said we had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? He said me and Jada, because, me and Jada had a relationship. So it wasn't like he was like this. I was killing it. I mean, when he released the song, I was like, ooh. I don't know if you heard that song. Um,
not yet, but
yeah,
probably after this recording.
yeah, it was
I
pretty
should
petty.
link it in the
Oh yeah,
description.
definitely.
Uh,
It's really petty. I mean, I know you disagree, but I think he's be quiet because shut the hell up. He's not that bad, especially comparing to some people we have on here. We could always change it,
mm,
but I feel like he's not that bad. He's definitely not worse than 50.
okay,
Yeah, 50
so
is like on the line of shut the hell up, but it's like, you know.
yeah, that's why I think it's good you're on here, Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Is because obviously all credit to you, man, for this list. Like I said, all right, if a celebrity comes for a defamation lawsuit, they're coming for you. Your idea.
No,
No, but
um,
again, this is all in fun. We have nothing against these people. You know, they a lot of them have brought entertainment and you know what I mean, joy to watch from their work, whether it's music or movies, sports or whatever, right? But uh, yeah, I just objectively, you look at it still doesn't okay. It's tough, you know what
mhm.
he August Alsina went through, you know, with his life and everything. And I don't think he was in a malicious
No, exactly. That's the thing. He
intent,
wasn't being
but
nasty about it. And
yeah.
it wasn't like the I don't know if that was news to you, but like people knew about this at least 2 years ago that him and Jada, but
Well,
it was never
I
like
always
said.
thought I
People
always thought
assumed.
it was you know, after watching Suicide Squad, you know. You know, that it was Will and Margot Robbie, which you know, I mean, this it might be even more possible that's what
Oh yeah,
happened two
definitely.
years ago, but it doesn't change the fact that you still put it out there, and I feel Will and Jada wanted this private, and they were forced to come forward with this,
Yeah, of course.
and it still doesn't change the fact that you were involved in this entanglement, you know.
No, of course. Like
It,
he is part of it, but guess what? Jada was messy. You know what I'm saying? Like if
well, it
they
takes two to tango, sure.
no, but the reason I say is messy, she's bringing him on red carpets. You know, like she's bringing him on. Like, why you bringing him? They going on. She's bringing him on vacation and posting pictures. Now, if she was low about it, like
Vacation, yeah,
My boy Will's pretty low. He probably, you know, he's low
yeah.
about it. We're speculating Margot Robbie, but there's not nothing. There's no like intimate nicknames. Hey, Marg. Hey, Margie. You know, Og. Even Will Smith was like Og. He got like a little nickname. You know, it's not that hard to say
Yeah,
August.
right.
He was welcomed in the family. You know, he probably got the key to the house. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I felt like because so like Black Twitter the greatest Twitter of all time, they picked up things. I think Jada, and then they're like, oh, August is a home record, you know? And I think he was trying to clear his name. Like, yo, I was allowed to do this, you know? Like, it's not like I like broke them up. They were not together when I came through, you know? Like, if no one knew, if it was like Jack Black and Jada, we would have been like, "Yo, Jack Black, chill, Jack Black. Yo, why you spilling the beans? Because you will never know." But when you know he made that announcement, I'm like, I knew it. You
now
know,
I'm now
like
I'm
it
having
confirmed.
with you mentioning Jack Black. I do want him in Shut the Hell Up, but I'll compromise with you. Be quiet, because again, you put a different perspective. But
Yeah.
it's funny you mentioned Jack Black because all I could think of is if like Jada Pinkett had an entanglement, right, with any of the Madagascar co-stars. Like imagine David Schwimmer, Jada, you know, the Ross from Friends, David, you know, he played the giraffe Melman.
hmm
If that entanglement with him, now I'm picturing Chris Rock, eh,
Hey, listen.
or Ben Stiller,
If
eh,
Ben
Ben
Stiller could
Stiller
get
or
Jada, I could
Borat
get Jada, bro.
or Borat. Sasha Baron Cohen dressed as Borat. You know, he's role playing as Borat. Hey, oh
Oh
Jada,
yeah.
you pink, eh? You pink in the places. You know, now I'm picturing Sasha. When you bring up Jack Black like that, I'm like, oh boy, the Madagascar
Yeah,
co-stars.
that's a blind. That's a blind, you know.
Oh man. Too much, but that's why we didn't involve the Smiths here because they I feel it's not. I didn't include August Alsina to like scold him here. You know what I'm saying? This is for
It's
fun.
okay. It's just fun. You don't have to
But
explain that. It's
I
tier
feel he's
boys.
the catalyst that started. Even though Jada had public pictures with him and stuff, and young men in their prime around her.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
I
he
I do think he's the
claims
catalyst
because he,
for
he
it.
he
You know what I
seems
mean?
pretty honest as of right now. He's the most honest out of the three, and
Yeah,
he's like the
yeah,
only reason he felt like he had to say he's like they've been he quote unquote he said yo my money been blocked because everyone's thinking I'm a
right.
home wrecker. Yo, don't leave August by your wife because he gonna try to do stuff. His money and like he's been shunned. He claims so. I do believe for him to say that it freed him. And look, it did free him, but the Entanglement song after that, once you hear it, it was and Rick Ross was on the feature and he was throwing shots. Rick Ross was like, I see your beauty jaded. He said, with your willpower. And he said something about I see you in the
Rick
Matrix.
Ross,
Yeah,
man.
Rick Ross. I'm like, okay, Rick,
Controversial
lyricist, Rick
lyrics all
Ross.
the time.
And then he said, I see you, Matrix, because she was in the movie. And
Oh
then he
my god.
said, my favorite rapper is Tupac. I was like, yo, Will Smith, Rick Ross need to chill, bro. Like
Yeah,
he was just going off. So that
yeah.
song was pretty messy, but other than that, it's just more be quiet because he just seemed pretty. I could see why this was like a freeing experience for him, and he never really bashed the family. If he was bashing the family, he's like, I still love them, and you know, and he never really talked this nasty about her. Like he's still in love with her. So it was even though he brought it up, he still brought it up in a some type of class, because it's not like he always talk about the girls he date. Because obviously he probably dated a lot of girls because he's an R&B singer.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah,
exactly.
so I
You
give
know,
him a
I
pass for now. But
okay.
anything after this week and he does something, he's done.
Keeping it up, yeah. All right. I'll put be quiet, after 50, so not as bad. But,
Cool.
I again, I think this is a step above troll, but
Yeah.
like at the same time, he didn't mean anything bad. Just like, well, 50 thinks he's like, could be right all the time. I think August was kind of like, all right, clearing the air, but I think he cleared the air too much. He aired out too
No,
much
yeah.
laundry. It's like,
Because
yeah,
to
this is
be
a
honest, it's the
private thing.
Smiths' fault. They should have just said this. They should have just tweeted, yes, me and Will was separated. Well, Jada should say me and Will was separated, and me and August had a relationship. But they're behind like, let's do a whole red table talk about it, and
It
then it
worked.
opened up.
Hey, the
No, but
views.
yeah, the views help, but it opened up even more bags. You see Will
It
Smith like
did. Yeah.
crying, and then he's like, I'm gonna get you back, and then
Yeah.
she was like,
Yeah.
you already got me back. I was like, oh no, not
Damn.
Will, not
Damn.
Willard,
Now
Willard,
Will, man.
Willard. So that was a problem. I'm like, damn, Will.
William.
Like all they had to do is like we were separated, and me and
Yeah.
Will had individual relationships with other people. That's all they had
Yeah.
to say. It would have died. But then the Red Table Talk gave us, oh my god, 3 weeks of like freaking amazing, like,
Memes.
and then you see people like, oh, I know how people can lie. And
Memes
lie
for
to the
days. Yeah.
memes,
Commentary channels, reaction. Oh, you name
Yeah,
it. Oh boy.
yeah, they blew it up. So they should have just tweeted it, like address, because
Distance. Yeah.
yeah, that's but they try to make oh, if we clear it up, I think they kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, we'll put him in. Be quiet. Again, like I said, Catalyst, not
Mm-hmm.
the. How do I say it? He's the catalyst, but not the
Yeah,
downfall. If there is a downfall, I don't think there should be a downfall over this for Jada and Will.
yeah.
So even if they were on the tier, I don't think I put them in canceled either.
Listen,
But
listen. The downfall
maybe
was
this
after.
person.
Listen, the downfall was after Earth. Okay, like that was
Uh,
So Will's used to downfalls. Okay,
Ooh.
like it's fine. Like,
So next person might not be as forgiving.
yeah, I'll
Azalea
just.
Banks.
Even though she's been quiet like the couple of weeks, I
Yeah, this
guess.
year. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
So
It's
maybe
just
she's
the Dave
developing.
Chappelle thing, and
Oh
even
yeah,
the
the
Dave
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle
thing
was yeah, and I
isn't
love Dave
even
Chappelle
that bad
response.
compared to Azalea Banks thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
he didn't
let's.
really deny it.
Yeah. So she's a British rapper.
Hmm.
female rapper. So a lot of
So
credit her. She has some good songs back in the day,
yeah, I
like
mean,
eight
lately
years
she's been
ago. But
quiet. She's been quiet lately. But do we just judge her for her whole past? Because her whole past is
it's
cancel
tough because
zone.
I think we should do 2020. A lot of these people are 2020 relevant,
Oh,
So
then I'll just say shut the hell up.
because I feel with
Um,
50, we kind of judged him on his 2020 stuff, but he had the history, the past of doing similar, just trolly
all right,
things.
so I guess there's
Azalea,
nothing that learned me.
2020,
I just,
yeah.
is she shut the hell up or just, she's been pretty okay.
For 2020, it's yeah, not so bad, I guess. Just the Dave
Uh,
Chappelle thing, right?
yeah, not so
Where
bad for now.
he's
But like in
yeah.
any other year, she's canceled. She called Zayn a sand N-word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
For One
that's a
Direction.
uh,
Like,
so this is an unexpected ranking. You know what I'm saying?
wow,
Like we're
I'm
trying to be
actually
fair.
shocked. Okay,
We're trying to be
2020.
fair for 2020. How about that?
All right, so we could
So
throw this girl's
next,
ass
yeah,
in
we could
cancel
throw a
zone.
cancel
Yeah,
zone.
like,
Candace Owens. Oh man.
like she is a mess. Like I don't even want to give her even more energy. I just wanted to throw
Did
her in a cancel zone.
did
You know
she
what I'm
start
saying?
on YouTube? There's a few celebrities here that started on YouTube.
Yeah,
Did she start on YouTube? Because I
yeah,
feel she came
yeah.
up when there was like that really conservative like
No, of
pushback
course, yes.
on
She
YouTube where a lot of the commentary or pseudo intellectuals, which I used to watch as well. A lot of people, the skeptic community,
no, of course,
and
yeah.
growing up around that time, you get influenced by this stuff.
Hmm.
And I feel she rode on the red pill bandwagon and just never jumped off. Was like, hey, I'm
Listen,
getting
bro.
publicity and notoriety
You
from
know how
this.
much money
So
you
she
could
took it
make?
extreme.
You know how much money
Oh,
you could make as a black Republican, bro? You could
oh
literally
yeah.
be a millionaire in like a couple of years if you just
Just
keep it going,
yeah,
keep trucking driving, Like
yeah.
I'm not I
Oof.
mean, I wouldn't to me it's like selling your soul. If you act like you're doing something you don't believe, it's like literally selling your soul because
Yeah.
you're doing something that you don't truly believe. So I feel like, and then because just because you're a black Republican doesn't make you ignorant or dumb, but
Nah.
your arguments, because there's a lot of black Republicans that are very
One thing.
um not as bad as her. A lot of them condemn her. The people I see on YouTube
Yeah.
and watch, it's just that you're always attacking, and you can never attack your side. That's my
Yeah.
problem. I'm not on any side. I could attack the Democrats, the left, right, middle, up, down, even my own Christian community. I could, it's whatever. I believe that you should always have, if there's negativity in the community, you have to call it out. And she never calls out Trump, you know, and that's my big problem with a lot of these super popular conservative blacks. They don't let
Yeah.
them push the people that I don't really like Trump. I think he's pretty bad, but I am conservative. They don't push those people. They push like the very crazy, like uh, the black people need to stop complaining about slavery. It was
Yeah.
nothing. White people aren't racist. Racism don't hurt black people. Black Lives Matter is worse than KKK. They're like, yeah, we like those black people.
Right.
Like if Tier Boys became Republican boys, bro, we would have a million listeners right now.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Republican
Ah,
boys like,
so easy, man.
oh,
The money, money.
Obama is a monkey and Michelle is a man. People
Yeah.
will love us, bro. People will love us, man. We'll talk after. I'm joking.
Hey, man, we just gotta talk what we think is right. You look,
Exactly.
it's like you make a T chart. This is how I look at it. Because I have views all over the place, but I consider myself left. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta look at the pros and cons of different ideas, and I think Kansas Owens just look at the money and the popularity.
Oh yeah.
Where like this year was definitely the climax of her career or peak right now with the George Floyd thing. I
Oh
think
yeah.
even because, like you said, conservative people called her out too on it.
Yeah.
Like where
Mitt Romney
what did she
behind
say?
was protesting.
Get over slavery. Like all
Yeah.
the things we've seen before, just in a circumstance where this black man. And I'm not saying George Floyd is an upstanding citizen. we all know this,
But we
but
don't
the
even have
fact
to say
that
that. We
you,
don't even have to say that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He
the
got
fact
killed for no
that,
reason.
9 minutes or 10 minutes of his neck and his body being crushed like that with no remorse.
Listen, if that was a dog, it would be a
And for you
different
to say all
story.
that BS, you should be
Yeah.
canceled because you're spreading a lot of hate against, hey, a group of people that have been targeted. Who knew that a group of people that have been targeted for hundreds of years are still being targeted? And
Yeah.
I think to turn your back on that community,
Mitt
says
Romney
something.
was at a protest, bro. Mitt freaking
Yeah,
Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Never in my life.
Mitt
Never
Romney
would have. No,
over
never
the
in my
yeah
life.
yeah
And
right
even him was like this old white guy, who I was like,
yeah
yeah, he looked
raced against
racist,
Obama. Yeah,
but I was like, wow,
but
he's a better human than
he's
Candace,
because you stand up for
You stand
injustice
for
and
what's
it's
right.
it's disproportionate against black people. It's
Mm-hmm.
been it's been known. It's not all of a sudden it just goes away.
Yeah.
And we want it to, but there's other people that don't. Like, oh, it never existed. So cancel, please.
Cancel. Throw a
All right,
cancel sign
next.
up.
So a person who gets in politics, but I mean, in rap area, Cardi B. I mean, this
I
year
feel
hasn't
like
been that bad for
I
her.
feel like she's been pretty good. I feel like
You know,
she's trying to learn, you know what I'm saying? And even though people will judge her for the way she talks, like she's trying to understand. And remember, her community looks different from, a lot of other people's community. And I feel like she should keep talking because she's growing as a person. She's trying to understand like the political field, and she's like, even though she says she's not that educated, she is like, she had Bernie Sanders on her like IG live, and just to understand, different things. So like, for someone like her who doesn't have to do that, I was like, you know what, keep talking. In the future, I could see her grow. I think I think she's a pretty uh honest person. That's one thing I'll say about her.
this this is really tough because I really don't like her admitted past of
Oh wow,
drugging and
shoot.
stealing
Okay. Oh wait,
from
hold on.
from
Take her.
guys.
Oh my bad. I totally forgot about
but
that.
but
No, no,
this is
no, 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 no.
2020, and the
She did
the
that.
most she did was the Bernie Sanders interview and the corona, just saying
Coronavirus, yo.
coronavirus. So
Yeah, the drug.
it's
Okay,
tough
question. Wait,
to
question.
it's
If
tough
this
to
was a man that
say
was
her.
drugging, if that was a man that drugged people, would he be on Keep Talking?
Ah.
Well, okay, but okay. Here's the thing.
You'd be in prison.
Listen, here's
I
the
hope.
thing.
Well, some
This has
don't. Some of them
this.
are.
Listen,
Some become politicians
listen.
and
This
presidents.
this list has nothing to do with their actions. This is more about their talking points.
We're
So
talking about
by
like the
that,
social media sphere, how some
yeah,
of these
yeah,
people
yeah.
are on pedestals and some of them are, the Twitter mob
So
people.
so she should be in Keep Talking
I'm just
because
putting
this
it out
has
there that
no
we
no no.
don't,
Thank you. But I'm just saying this. She
but
should be Keep Talking because this is more about people's talking points. So thank you for bringing that up because that was disgusting with the whole guy. But because this tier list is about just talking and people's like talking points and everything of 2020 and everything, I feel like from what we're ranking, she's not bad. Now if it's a different thing, she's gonna be
yeah.
different. So
So
thank
you
you for
think
that.
keep talking or not so bad? Because I don't mind this year. Keep talking. Like you said, she's show growth. I just wanted to address that point quickly,
No,
people.
yeah. Actually,
Just so
from
no
what
one
we're
can,
ranking, yeah, from what we're ranking, okay,
because I'm just being honest here, like who the people are, what we know about them. But we're
yeah,
trying to do it, this is all in fun with how 2020, how crazy it's been, and how people are realizing, maybe I shouldn't put celebrities where YouTubers or on a pedestal, but appreciate their work, let's say, or but sometimes the messages could be off. So
like
I
cool,
I put her keep talking honestly
yeah,
because I think like
and
this
like I said,
year Cardi's been being mom mode in a sense,
yeah.
like got family.
All right, so
Uh, so
cool.
we could go into some other people who have families later and see how they handle
Yeah.
their families. So
All right, so who's next?
comparatively, not that bad. You know, almost nominated for an Oscar with Hustlers. So gotta watch that movie though with J Lo. So hey, maybe you could rank the Hustler characters in the
Nope,
future.
nope,
Nope. Okay.
nope.
All right.
Cancel.
So
Dave
Dave Chappelle,
Chappelle. Obviously, just keep talking. You're
keep
amazing.
talking, man. Keep
Yeah, I don't
talking,
even have to
man.
say no more about him. Love
This
you, Dave.
what I'm stuttering
Okay.
right now. Um, yeah, I mean, a person on this list wants to keep talking to Dave Chappelle, which is interesting. So
Look
we'll
how
get to that
they're
later, but
diagonal from each other. That's actually funny.
yeah,
And look at
yeah,
her
yeah.
face. Actually, can you put Dave Chappelle be quiet and then like just for a second? Oh yeah, take it, chick. Okay, now I'll bring him back down.
Oh my god.
Okay. Cool. So next person
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
god of Twitter of Twinkie Fingers, D
I found the
DJ
best
Academics.
picture I could of him.
Oh yeah. First of all, can I just say one thing before we rank him? I did
Yeah.
not expect him to look like that because I used to watch his videos. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he looked like a little chipmunk. I mean,
Again,
he
it's
looked
like
like a
Candace
big
Owens.
chipmunk.
They've been around for a while. You know what I mean? Been around for a while.
Yeah.
And he has the baby
Because
face and stuff.
yeah,
And
I
I mean,
never
you
expect him
know,
to look like that.
it's
What's up,
it
guys? This is your boy.
good. Cool he put his face out there, you know, sooner or
Hmm.
later. But DJ Academics talk a lot of smack. And it's like, man, you got to back it up. You can't just retreat to saying money or this or that or album records. You got to, the substance. You know, there's a
Yeah.
lot of talented rappers out there, people in general who don't have millions like Drake. You know, Drake shouldn't be the standard of if you could talk and say your opinion or whatever, if you're right. But that's how DJ Academics does it. Oh, I make more money than you. So the Freddie Gibbs stuff this year, I'm a big fan of Freddie Gibbs. I'm a big, I'm like Kevin Durant, which, you know, is not on this list. Interesting enough, but Kevin Durant's like, yeah, Freddie Gibbs is my favorite rapper. So props to KD for that because more people should be talking about Freddie Gibbs. This guy's been
Mhm.
in the rap game for years, and he was. If people don't know context, Gunna, a rapper, a younger rapper, was found to be in the CNN. Was it Crime Stoppers or Crime Watchers special years ago? And it's kind of like seen as a snitching thing. So Freddie Gibbs was one of the rappers kind of calling him out, but didn't really say a name. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So DJ Academics brought upon himself to insert himself in the drama, and no one asked for him to be in there. You know, so he put himself in the spotlight. Freddie Gibbs roasted him. That was a hilarious video. But DJ Academics is just like, very juvenile. Oh, the album sales and the money, Freddie, instead of the message. But hey, you're friends with Takashi, who is also on this list. Interesting how a lot of these people are related to each other.
6
But
degrees of Kevin Bacon.
where yeah, right.
6 degrees of
So
6 degrees of
not
Takashi.
saying
Because look, think about
yeah.
it. There's 50 Cent connected to
Oh
Takashi.
my god.
Academics connected to Kakashi. Um. Okay, sorry. Thought I could do
Well,
more.
Snoop Dogg. Hey, anyone, Cardi B especially.
Oh yeah,
So
Cardi B because he snitched on her. He snitched on her, so that's another person.
so I mean, I'm not with the snitching thing or not snitching thing because it is the street stuff, but you put yourself in the street, and it I don't know, you just use this gang and stuff, and this goes in a whole other thing, but strictly 2020, I think DJ Academics. It's tough. I want to say canceled, man, because I think he stirs a lot of drama and inserts himself in a lot of drama for no reason. I feel he doesn't thoroughly want to progress rap and hip hop more than progress drama in the
Yeah.
rap community. Where 50 Cent feels like more of a troll with
Yeah.
his drama than where academics is like, yeah, guys, we all have to cancel this person or what, you know. And this is generalizations. I can't really think of anything too bad where academics is Candace Owens, but I feel that toxicity, especially in rap and hip hop, is a community where it's like looked down upon, kind of like Ben Shapiro. Like, oh, it's not, or not Ben Shapiro. What's his name? Joseph Paul Watson.
No
Paul
idea.
Joseph Watson. You don't know? Okay. It says, oh, rap, hip hop is not music. You know, it's like you're just gonna throw the TMZ stuff out there, DJ Academics. So it's good you put it sustainable, but man, you got to stop with that. You know, I wish his career keeps going, but not not like this. I mean, maybe shut the hell up, honestly. But what would you say, man?
Oh yeah, shut the hell up.
Like I don't think you know. I'm trying to be forgiving, actually, but hmm. What about Doja Cat? Speaking of
Oh man.
more,
First of all, I saw the most funniest post recently. One girl tagged Doja Cat. She's like, "Don't you think we forgot about you? After the protest is over, we gonna come back for you." That just had me laughing because I was like, Doja Cat got lucky about the protests, happening, and then
yeah,
coronavirus is like coming back again, so people don't have the energy to get back at her. But man, she was really bad. And obviously I knew her about the whole Moo thing, and I was like, oh, then I was like, oh, this girl's pretty talented. So she's annoying. I don't know if she's cancer zone because I feel like she has like a lot of like not self love about her. And
yeah,
I would say shut the hell up. Just be quiet. Because no, not be quiet. Just shut the hell up. Um, because I don't know. She downplayed the I don't know. She did a lot. Like she even made music that like made fun of like black people, and she's like, "Oh, I did that because it made me feel insecure." It's just BS excuse.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I'm a fan of her music, but like I
just
really
shut
think
up and make
she.
music.
Eh, it's just like when you get from the internet status and then you launch yourself into this is what DJ Academics tries to do, establish yourself in the industry. You're now have more eyes on you, like
Yeah,
especially if you're a number one like Billboard artist or top 100.
yeah,
And even if you weren't, doing this 4chan stuff, yeah, or incel chat room stuff is kind of weird to most people, but I think she definitely had some weird there was some weird, freaky stuff going on, man. That wasn't just. It probably
yeah. For
stems from
some, because
self-loathing, but it goes
if this
into
happened
some.
like in 2000 like 16, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I get it.
Yeah,
She's famous. Why are you talking to like random losers? You're famous.
and
Talk
it's
to a
okay to
fan.
talk to the fans, but this
It
was
wasn't
like.
fans. These people didn't know her. They just said, "Oh, there's a black chick.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
hot black chick," and then she's saying racist stuff. I like that.
yeah,
Like that was the
yeah.
annoying thing.
Ooh,
Like imagine you're on like freaking a webcam chat
bro,
showing
why
your
can't
penis,
we? Why
and
don't
then
we make up
Beyonce.
a KKK? Yeah, why don't we have a KKK or incel chat room? If
Mm,
this is if we get hot women such as Doja Cat, talented, hot, beautiful women as Doja Cat coming in. I guess that's the trick. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's how you do
It's
it.
just a weird story to me, but yeah, it's not helping when you're seen as this black female rapper, singer, producer, and you go in the chat rooms like this, and it's okay to go on like 4chan stuff. There's rumors Taylor Swift goes on 4chan, so okay. Um, but like actively saying all this like racist shit is like, damn,
Yeah, she
there's
made a whole
some
song about
stuff
racism
out there.
about black people.
I
They
feel
said
her
didn't
apology
do
video was
nothing.
more of like she was trying to show the receipts and stuff, like pro Jared when he responded to the stuff, but it didn't go as well with her because it was still like you still said this stuff, like you
Yeah.
know it's wrong, but that that doesn't make it right that you knew it's wrong. But we'll see. Maybe she's grown from this, or maybe she still does it, but now knows to go into private rooms, right?
Mm.
So, okay, this guy, I think,
Yeah, you're president.
uh, yeah, that's my president right there,
I'm
man.
from Canada.
Beautiful. Yeah, you
Yeah, yeah.
can't. Yeah, sorry, man.
No,
Us Americans, we're stuck with him. Maybe 4 more years. Who knows?
yeah.
Joe Biden doesn't exactly look like a great candidate, but
Oh yeah.
enough said. His
You ain't black
president's
if you
pretty
ain't voting
great.
for Joe. So just so you
Oh
know, you
yeah,
ain't
that's
black.
that's what Biden says, man.
You ain't black.
Uh,
So make sure you vote for him because you won't be black. You're gonna just. Then again, you know what I'm saying. If I get the white benefits, I might. You know what I'm saying. Oh, you know what I'm saying. If it was that easy,
Because
shoot, I might vote somewhere else if it's that easy.
it's like the Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, like the SNL skit when Trump got elected. It's like now everyone gets to know what it feels like to be a black person
Oh yeah.
with Trump elected. I mean, he says some horrible things, man. And people like they lose focus on like the actual political stuff he gets away with.
Oh yeah.
But this video isn't just about him. Um, but the damn, you look at the other countries, they're handling Corona as best as they can here. It's like people don't even believe in it. So hey, we'll see you in
Well, if we stop
the.
testing, it wouldn't be real. Just stop testing, and then we don't know the
Send
results.
the results to 1400 Pennsylvania Avenue. Right?
I
Is
won't
that the
fudge it up.
address? That's the
Yeah.
address. The White House. There you go. Okay, Drew Brees. This is an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
This feels like Doja Cat almost in a way.
Yeah, it feels like a Doja Cat
In a
situation because no one asked your opinion.
way. Like,
Nobody asked your opinion, Drew. And I feel sorry for his body because his black teammates is not gonna protect his body.
that
So
offensive
they
line
gonna
is
make
gonna be
yeah they
ranked
go
last.
yep
Gonna get
the
sacked, man.
oops
He's like 41. He's like, yeah, he's up there, man. Can't take any more sacks. So, I
because I
mean,
think
look, Drew Brees apologized, but why do you have to say the
he got
the?
canceled and then he donated money and apologized. So he made himself like go down a tier, like he was in
Yeah,
the
man,
cancel
for
zone and he was like,
BLM
whoa, whoa, whoa,
protesters.
whoa,
All
whoa.
right, here we go. I'm not
Yeah,
canceling
here's some
zones.
money.
I'm
Yeah,
STHU. All right,
yeah.
guys. Now I'm
You're
gonna
working your
win
way
in New
down.
Orleans a Super Bowl. Yeah, work your way down instead of going back up. Exactly. Yeah, man. And again separating the player from the person. It's like, damn. I mean, at least he's willing to listen. But like you, after all these
Yeah,
years,
after the
man, you had
backlash,
these
right?
ideas. Yeah, you had these ideals. Like, yeah, my teammates are. What do you say? Like complain for not no reason, but like, did he say it didn't exist?
No, he was just talking about like
Like,
the flag. He's like, I just believe it's
yeah, the flag.
disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like
It's like, why are you
Kaepernick's
bringing
not
that?
kneeling for that,
Yeah,
man. And why the
and
flag?
I
He's
heard he
not.
kneeled too. I heard he kneeled one time.
Yeah,
So I was like, were you disrespecting the flag? Or
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
not.
knees were just hurting.
It's tough to stand for a country that doesn't stand for
Everybody from the country that helped
everybody
build
who's
the
in the
country.
country. Exactly. So yeah, I'll put STHU. Now Gal Gadot. Uh,
Man,
this
first
is
of all,
kind of
beautiful.
meme material. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Wonder Woman, man.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
would put her movie in cancel zone, but
I liked it. I
oh,
can't
that was
wait
the
for the new one.
worst movie. Oh my
No, I
god, I cannot
still
wait
think
to do a
Batman vs
DC too.
Superman is pretty.
Oh,
Oh,
I cannot
DC
wait to
chair.
do.
Hey,
I
in the
cannot
future.
wait to do that.
I want to be left alone.
Maybe
Um,
when Wonder Woman's coming out, man.
yeah. I feel like it was just like tone deaf. That's about yeah. It was just tone deaf. It's like let me just sing "Imagine Me," with
Yeah.
poor, in my mansion and my private jet. It was just tone deaf, so it wasn't that
Well,
bad.
here's the thing.
Mhm.
It's kind of like we're gonna save the world not by donating mass or through research, but we're gonna sing Imagine, and all my friends are gonna sing, and we're gonna make the world happy. And okay, that sounds nice,
Mhm.
but yeah, you're Wonder Woman, and you just want to sing
So here's
Imagine,
two things on two polar
like
opposites.
like yeah,
So one thing
it's
is
tough.
she sang it. No, the one thing is she possibly did donate, but it was looked
Yeah,
over
yeah,
because the
looked
video.
over. Yeah,
So
it's always
you
looked
know,
over because I do
um,
think
mhm.
celebrities are bigger philanthropists than you think,
Yeah.
but
So she
at the
probably
same
did do,
time,
and she's pretty important as a social advocate type person, right? So
right.
I think she would like give back to stuff. Two, it's just like the fact that she recorded her video and then I'm pretty sure she edited everyone else's video. Just saying and she's edited and then I know in her mind she's like, oh, we about to kill this, you know,
Oh, they killed it.
you
All right,
know,
we're
like
gonna
to
kill
me,
the virus this
yeah.
way.
But I think her intention was good.
Yeah,
Like, oh, if people see this, it's gonna cheer them up.
it
No, we're
wasn't like for
depressed.
the money and
Yeah, it wasn't for not.
start a mob, hate mob. It was
I
like
would say,
good, come from a
yeah,
good place, but
yeah, I would say not so bad.
yeah,
Or yeah, because be quiet. Just like she said important things, in the
yeah.
past. It was just this like because you don't hear about her that
But
much.
it's tough because this is going off the Ellen thing too, where I was like, oh, it's so tough being in my mansion, self quarantine. I'm like, there are people dying out here,
No, she said no.
and
She said it even
it's
worse. She said
tougher.
it feels like I'm in prison.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's even worse.
like,
So it's coming off that, and then Gal
yeah,
Gadot comes with this, and then you're
hmm
like, people weren't in the mood to hear it. Where people
yeah.
were in
It
their
was,
studio
yeah.
apartments, you know what I mean? Can't afford the electricity anymore, laid off their jobs, you
Oh
know.
yeah,
So it's still to this day like that, you
oh
know.
yeah,
So yeah, not so bad, but still pretty cringy and funny.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Kevin and
Uh,
Keith Hodge.
yeah. First of all, we
Love
were
these
fans of
guys.
these guys. We love
Yeah,
these guys. They
fan
were
man.
like no
Yeah.
bars. They were, they were funny.
The
It felt like they weren't liberal or they weren't, Republican or Democrat. It felt like they were just two brothers who would just make jokes, very inappropriate jokes, and
exactly.
it was cool back in the day. And then I was on YouTube. I see conservative twins, and I was like, the fact that y'all changed your whole name to show just let y'all know we're conservative. It's like, okay, y'all definitely gonna go crazy. I was like, let me check it out. Maybe they're conservatives, but they're still gonna be funny. And they're just everything is about they loving Trump, about how the left is crazy. And mind you, I'm not for the left.
It's like where'd this come from?
I love I like Andrew Strokes. He attacks left and right. I'm all
Yeah,
about
yeah.
attack both sides because it's funny. People will have their Kunta Kente cloth, and then Donald
Right.
Trump's administration. Like it's funny on both sides, right? But the fact that you just defending them, saying Black Lives Matter, don't matter is y'all be killing each other. Like it's just like y'all doing
Or
it
are
for
you
the
just
check, bro.
dismissing, yeah.
Yeah, and y'all a little light skin behind, green eyes behind, ass like you know what I'm saying. Like one of y'all got a white wife.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying?
we're not the dark skinned people either.
But still, I don't say
But
nothing crazy. You know what I'm
but yeah,
saying?
I'm not gonna attack
Yeah,
the community, just dismiss them. You
yeah. So
know.
their asses is just cancel zone. It's just
Well, they
like
might get
what?
more subscribers after this, man.
No,
So
of course because they already made their money.
oh man, next
Ladies and
we got
gentlemen,
more YouTubers.
the ultimate boss, Jeffree
Oh
Star.
no.
He is the makeup beauty, like ultimate boss. He's in every single drama. Like every
A
single
white
drama,
man
his
does it
name is
better
in
than any woman when it comes
it.
to makeup.
Oh yeah, and then his last thing, because we had him on the
Uh,
list like a week or two ago. Then he made his apology. First of all, he flexed on everybody. He's like, my
it
lawyers
was
will get
so
involved.
scripted.
It
Yeah.
was so scripted flex. You see his beautiful house in the backdrop.
Yes,
He was
Netflix with
flexing.
James Charles, but Black Lives Matter. It's
Yeah,
just you
right.
can imagine the
Yeah.
lawyers with charts in the background, or his
Oh yeah.
publicist, like, okay, these are the SEO terms, the search engine
Yeah.
optimization terms. So you're gonna get the most clicks if you say this, if you say that. Yeah, I mean, like this
Can
is
I
like,
give
come
you
on, dude.
can I give you a fun fact about Jeffree Star?
Yeah, sure.
He signed to Akon.
Oh,
He signed it. So basically, Akon signed him as a I guess a singing deal. If you look up his Jeffree Star song, he has a song out, but I
right.
guess the song never did well, right? So, but he was signed to a 365 deal.
Uh huh.
So Akon is making crazy money off of this guy. So
Wow.
that's why I feel like he's being pushed because he has a big label behind him.
Oh
Because there's
yeah.
Akon and the big label behind him. Because at first I'm like, what is keeping Jeffree Star afloat? He got caught calling this black girl, "You're an N-word." He was like,
Yeah.
he got caught. He got canceled so many times. He came back from it.
Yeah, he keeps. He's
He
like,
keeps
man,
coming
he keeps
back. You can't
coming back.
kill him.
You
If we
can't
can, like,
kill him.
I don't
He's
even feel like
like
we should put him in cancel
fucking.
zone. He'll come
He's
back.
like, who is it? Damn, who is it? That keeps like, he's like Jason Voorhees. You kill him, you throw him in the lake, and
No
he
matter
comes
what,
back like,
he
I'm
keep
back,
no matter what.
bees.
So if we cancel him, like he'll still come back. I don't
Yeah.
know. I
So
don't know if we
canceling
should even
him,
cancel him. Like it
putting
doesn't
him
do
in the
nothing.
cancel zone is like, hey, we'll put him in the cancel zone. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it does nothing.
he'll come. Yeah,
But
because
I do
I don't
I
get
find
how
his drama entertaining though.
it's so bizarre because it was like, okay, inspiring story. Oh, a male who okay, he puts on makeup and stuff. Okay, that's nice, and then it just becomes
Hmm.
into this crazy like power trip and all this like abuse and you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
racism. I'm like, what the hell? And elitism and like shady dealings. I'm like, really over makeup? But
Yeah,
he's part of that. And
yeah,
he
he's
has
part
such
of
a huge
everything.
platform and a lot of dedicated fans that it makes him pretty scary if he comes
Oh
out to
yeah,
get someone.
oh yeah,
So that's how he keeps coming back to life, man, like that. Each time, like not Madara. I don't know who am I thinking of? Who keeps dying? Like,
Oh, Madara.
yeah, Madara.
No, my bad. What's his name? You talking about Naruto, right?
I'm
What's
thinking
his
of
name?
anything, bro.
The guy that looked like Michael Jackson. I forgot
Think of
his name.
any damn anime
He's super.
ever.
He's every superhero. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, lightning. All right, J.K. Rowling, man, this is a childhood hero here. All the kids grew up with makeup. We grew up with Harry Potter. Ooh, that's some thunder. So where would we put her? I mean, she was it's interesting, right? Again, this is 2020, but she always revised the books.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
okay, Dumbledore gay, Hermione's black, and this and that. Okay, all right, okay, chill. Just admit your book only had one black token character, and your movies had like three most. That you know what I mean? Like you made Harry Potter, white British kids hanging out. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't no gay
Yeah,
or
just be real
race
about it.
ethnic
I just had a bunch of white
representation.
people.
Just Cho Chang and
Yeah.
the Parvati twins. Those are the only ones that like stand out to me like that. Just be like, hey, yeah, I made it with three British white kids. You keep revising it, it comes off a little disingenuous. Like, all right, why don't you make another book then? Focus on that. I think it's pretty cool to have a black Hermione and a gay Dumbledore, but eventually you dig yourself in a hole when you keep revising it, J.K. Rowling.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's cool that it is like, okay, you can leave it open for interpretation, but it never felt like, wow, that's relatable. Being like it's cool the Mudblood parallels, right?
Hmm.
But to being, I guess, like biracial and stuff, but it never felt like, wow, this is. I feel like like mixed kid in Hogwarts. It never like played that much of a role, other than like Slytherins hating you because they hate mudbloods and muggles. Um, okay. So I don't know, man. The trans thing, she's like, well, it's like she was like,
No
what's
one
the big
asked. No one
deal?
asked her. No, no one asked her.
Like
My thing is
women,
this.
trans women aren't real women type thing.
My thing is
I feel
this.
people are blowing it a little too much.
My thing is
But
believe what you want to believe, but like no one asks you, like, hey JK, what's your opinion on trans? Well, thank you for asking
it
me.
was
I
an
couldn't wait
interview,
to tell
right?
you. I
I think
think
it.
she just no, she just said it randomly. It was just talking. She's I feel like the trans. I mean, I'm probably be saying it wrong, so I could be wrong. I think
Yeah,
they asked her about the trans community, and she's like, yeah, I feel like I want rights, but women still don't got no rights or whatever. And to me, it's just like victim blaming is like, I mean, not victim blaming. It's just like, oh, my oppression is worse than your oppression. You know, it's oppression like Sharon. You know, she's
yeah,
like, well, until real women have better rights, y'all shouldn't have rights till we get it. And it's just like, ugh, you know, it's just like, ugh, you know.
yeah,
And I understood like what she was trying to say when you take the ignorance away from it, but it's just like it wasn't needed to be said like at
yeah,
all. You know,
yeah,
like I could say, well, I feel like the Mexican community shouldn't be equal until y'all figure out black people's problems.
yeah.
Like, sure, we should have been figure out black people's problem, and we built this country. But like, I want everyone to have a fair shot and equality, you know. And I'm pretty sure I wish everyone else wished that, you know. But yeah, so I don't know which to put her. To be honest, I don't think she's as bad as the other people on the list, but she's annoying. I think I have a pre-bias of her. I just think she transforms herself. I don't know. I think shut the hell up, or is it cancel zone? Yeah, you know a little more about her than me.
A little bit, man. But I feel, yeah, she just was kind of dismissive of
Yeah,
trans women community, and maybe it didn't turn out like that, but she did start that petition. Was it like stop canceling? And I agree. There's the
yeah,
mob mentality bullshit is
yeah.
gets out of control a lot of times. Where it's like, all right, public, trial by public, but you should still hold people accountable for what they say,
Oh yeah,
and it, yeah, it should, people before they start tweeting should at least like when I'm on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like I don't tweet, yeah, how dare they without doing some research first, you
yeah.
know. And like I said, this is more for fun, so it's not like we're grilling her or anything. It's just interesting to see how what people say
Hmm.
and how you you can say the wrong thing after a while. All right. Oh boy. Oh no.
Easy.
Kanye, man, president candidate
2020.
West.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know,
man.
man. It pains me because Kanye got me into rap and hip hop,
No,
man.
Kanye is one of my
But
favorite. Yeah,
this
I
is
bought my first
sad.
album. You know,
I have to.
he's bugging.
Two president candidates in the canceled zone. Amazing.
Yeah,
Isn't that something, man?
yeah,
Two presidential candidates in the canceled zone. But yeah, Kanye. I mean, it's tough because mental illness is a very real thing, and I don't think it gets enough talk in the black community. So can you see you see with Kanye, even just in general, just like damn man, you have everything, but except the help. You know, the mental
hmm,
health. He's like, yeah, I'm not even taking my pills today. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a
yeah.
long rally. Gonna be a long
And only it's not
conference.
just the
Yeah,
mental health; it's a lot of his ego
yeah,
is in
it
because
is. Yeah,
it feels like he chooses because Kanye knows how to shut up when he wants to, and then
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I got a gap deal, you know, let me
Let me
act up.
start. Yeah, yeah,
I got this merch, my album. I got this new song come out.
yeah.
Harriet
His
Tubman didn't free
album's
the
coming.
slaves.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And to be 100% transparent, I understood what he meant by that. Like when I understood where he was
it's
trying to go, where
it's
he was
tough.
trying
A
to
lot
say,
of these people is like I could see where they're going, but
no,
they don't bring it back, bro. They
no,
don't bring
exactly.
it back.
If he articulate well, this is what he probably
Would you
heard.
throw that out
This
there?
is what
Yeah.
he heard. He heard this. Harry Tubman, well, even though Harry Tubman freed the people that were enslaved, she didn't really free them from the enslavement of corporate America. But guess what? niggas is getting checks. So you know what I'm saying. So like you can't call yourself a slave if you're
Yeah.
getting a check. You know, it's a different. Remember, oppression and racism still exists, and it was transferred, but still. Like you are like disrespecting Harriet Tubman. Like if he was like this, yes, Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, but
Mhm.
we still mentally enslaved by the system. That would have sounded a lot better, you know. But it's just like, why does every time when it comes to a black woman, Kanye West like go crazy? Like everything is something black. He want to
uh,
say something. He always want to say something black. You
man.
know, he always want to like talk about black.
Yeah.
Like there was a black girl that was debating him on the in
Yep.
the
Yep.
video, and he was
Hmm.
just trying to shut her
I
down. He's
saw.
like, "Who are you?" You know, like what
Yep.
about the other kids? It's like, come on, Kanye. Like,
And
do you
then
hate being black as well, deep down?
he hugged the blonde haired white woman
Yeah, like
who
you
was
know.
asking the same things. Like, why are you saying all this? Oh, come here, the hug. The black woman, oh, well, shut up.
So
You
what
know,
I
just
notice what a lot of black people have sometimes, it's like even though they're proud to be black because who they are, it's just they have a lot of hatred in themselves deep down. So they
yeah,
really spill the hate on a lot of other black people. That's why,
yeah.
like when they do partnerships, because they don't have no trust or really true love for them, but they think they do, you know. But they think, oh, all y'all blacks need to do better, like kind of Kansas Owen type of energy. Y'all need to do better, but like when you statistically, black people are doing better. You know what I'm saying? Like we are doing better, we are getting in better fields. We are becoming very educated. Black women are one of the most educated women in America when it comes to like the degrees and everything. So like we are doing better, you know, but the media and the perspective, they never want to talk about that. Oh, look at the middle class black communities going up. Like black Atlanta, people just talk about the Atlanta gun violence, but in some areas of Georgia, it's beautiful. A lot of black owned business, black home ownerships. It's a trend going on, right? But people
And
want to look at no one want people can't separate the different classes of blacks. But with whites, they can separate. Oh, he's just a redneck. He's not us, right? Like there's classes of black people, which is hard for white people to understand. You know, like my class or whatever they would be considered may be different from someone who came from the projects and stuff. We might be different people. We're all yes, we're both black, but we might have a different mindset. Is because of his environment or her environment, you know. But only white people could get that benefit, not black people. You know, like they could. Oh, he lives in the mountains and he lives in the south. He's ignorant. He's stupid. But black people, we don't get that disconnect. They lump every black person together. You know, like the class system is so it's a thing. You know, in our community.
oh yeah, that's why a lot of
So
neighborhoods where they just like, okay, we're gonna sell homes. Okay, black family. Okay, we're just gonna sell in the black neighborhood, regardless of income. So then
oh yeah.
everyone's property value is all messed up,
Hmm.
and that sounds really elitist. But like, okay, then do it for white neighborhoods. Why don't you have
Exactly.
rich gated communities with lower income white people then? You know,
Hmm.
it's a monolith, man, and you know we gotta appreciate more for black people that you know are doing better and
Exactly.
you know and keep that going for the next generation, you know,
Because
while
look at
still
all our friends. You know.
pulling yeah, still, you know, still pulling up those that are struggling because
Yeah.
there's still a big gap.
No, of
You know,
course.
we're
Yeah.
doing more successful, but there still is the bar the hurdle gets pushed back each time. You know,
Oh
the
yeah,
finish line
definitely.
gets pushed each time. So yeah, you know, but you can't treat like everyone's one monolith, you know, like everyone's living in the wire or something.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like you're either okay, cop or gangster. Like nah, you know.
There's a
So
lot of middle. You know, there's a lot
only
of middle.
only like season two showed that, and there's like one black guy who did that. But like, yeah, it's you know, I don't know. I feel Kanye's done a lot to not necessarily hurt the black community, but just not help it. Maybe he thinks he's helping it by holding accountability like that, but I don't think so. So yeah, man, canceled for him. But you said it, man. You know, maybe that's a topic for a future video. Eh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, The Invisible Man. By the way, read that book. It's a old book, but very relevant to today. Okay, next, Michael Porter Jr., up and coming NBA potential star. Bad timing with the tweet.
Yeah. Now that time
Bad
died
timing
out,
with the yeah.
he just stupid. You
Young
know what I'm
kid,
saying? He
you
just a little
know. I
stupid,
mean,
little
that's
curly hair
super
boy.
stupid, but yeah.
He's a little stupid.
And
Like
I'm not for just shut up and dribble, but
just like no one asked you your opinion. Like
it's okay to
for
share it. It's okay to share it, but
yeah, but like no one asked. Like if I was a celebrity, I would not even have no social media. Like Luke Cage, like he has no social media.
oh,
The guy that played Luke
Michael
Cage, yeah, like
Corleone, yeah.
that guy is safe. Like I mean, should he be in Be
Well,
Quiet? Most likely, because he was just annoying with his tweet. Just to clarify, I think what did he tweet?
it's
He
like a
was like
Gal Gadot thing. He was like, pray for the cops?
cops too. Oh, that's all he.
Was it pray for the cops? Like, George Floyd
He said
video
something
came
like,
out.
"Yeah, George Floyd
And
literally just
he,
died," and he's like this. Yeah, but y'all also
time
should
for,
pray for the cops too.
yeah.
Like he was also like thinking like,
Yeah. Everyone's sad and angry right now. Everyone's mourning and angry.
I was like, what? Pray for the cops that killed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like the Botham Jean thing from last
yeah,
year, where the family hugging
he could say if
the
he was
cop.
like,
Where it's like,
yeah,
come on.
pray for George Floyd family and pray for
I don't
the good
mean,
cops. You know,
I don't
like
mean, kill them, but there
yeah, of
needs to be
course,
justice and then healing. And we're not even at the justice part yet. So
yeah,
good again. It's like Gal Gadot. I feel good intentions, but oh boy, man,
yeah, same.
like
Yeah.
like he,
I think it was
I
just
don't know.
terrible timing too. It was just
Bad timing,
uncalled for.
and what about like the Floyd family,
Yeah,
his family? They lost whether it's a brother or cousin or son or dad or what. So be quiet. I don't know.
yeah, all right, yeah. Be quiet.
Maybe he'll join the Knicks if we put him in Be Quiet, right? Is that what you're hoping?
If he joins the
Kevin
Knicks, I'll
Knox
say keep
for
talking.
Michael Porter Jr.
Mm.
Maybe we should do rankings by our draft classes one day. You never know. Future content. Put Ben Simmons on S tier and Lonzo
Yeah, for
Ball in
best
F,
shooter.
right? All right, Neil Druckmann,
Yeah, this is
writer
all
for
you,
Last of
brother.
Us 2. All me. Oh boy. All right, so the writer of Last of Us 2, no surprise, Last of Us 2 got very polarizing reviews by gamers, and he responded in a pretty bad way. Very, I guess, like I know more than you type thing. And there was talks with like, oh, you're transphobic or you're sexist or whatever, and yeah, some of these outraged people, right, talking, criticizing Last of Us 2 did uh criticize the game because of that, all as a trans character or girl, but a lot of it was because the story is just bad. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it just boils down to that. And when you take criticism, I don't think you should be like, I know better than you. Because, yeah, I understand your piece of work, whether it's a video game or movie or whatever, it is your baby. Novel or painting, it's your baby, right? A podcast, you nurture it, you make it grow. You know what I'm saying? With Neil Druckmann, it's just, come on, man, very self-righteous. Like, this is the story that will be groundbreaking. And Last of Us 1 was a groundbreaking game. You know what I mean? It was probably one of the best games of all time. And to follow it up, I understand high expectations, but Last of Us 2 felt like it's sniffing its own farts, you know? And I feel Neil Druckmann's kind of that source of it. Especially Naughty Dog having these rumors where it's like, right, they're acting like, oh, beacon of hope, representation. Um, Naughty Dog ex-employees are like saying, hey, we're overworked and underpaid, you know? So you can't even treat your own people right. Um, there was also talk like the writer in the first game kind of held him back. It's kind of like George Lucas in the prequels, right? Like you had what's the guy's name? Landis. I forgot the like the co-director or creator of Star Wars, right? Kind of like held George Lucas back, right? And then the prequels are like George Lucas just having, just free reign over everything, right? I
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was that. Like Last of Us One, you had the co-writer or creator with Druckmann kind of be like, all right, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that, and Druckmann puts everything he wants and puts in the second game, and it's like, this didn't work well, dude. You need someone to rein you in. So I put shut the hell up. It's just the self righteousness. At least with some of these guys like Drew Brees, it's like okay, self reflective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at least that much, but he can't even go that far. I feel in terms of the issue, it's not that bad, but a lot of self righteousness, especially in video games, are like mainstream entertainment now. It's like, do you want people like this in the industry? I don't know. Especially when there's a lot of shady stuff with the bigger companies going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's our video game representative, right? For this, you know, this tier, this tier list here, right? We got everything else, right? Music, uh, makeup, politics, sports. So all right, Nick Cannon, a guy who kind of right encompasses
Cannon
all the
himself,
lot of those spaces, right? TV, comedy, right? Movies,
the greatest rapper of
music,
all
even
time.
music. Yeah, yeah. So where should Mr. Cannon go, man? He got
He should just shut
canceled
up.
quick.
Because I think he's the type of person, he just reads what he saw on the internet. It's like the
A
melanin of the
lot of people do.
melanin, and he's just saying things, and obviously he's not racist. But the reason I found him even more annoying, not what he said, because let's say he was ignorant, he could have grown
Yeah, he
from it.
apologized.
But what he said was what white people would say because he has a Jewish
Black
partner. And
savages,
he was like, hey, I have a Jewish partner that I do all
white
my
savages.
business with. And I was
Mm.
like, oh, here we go, Nick. You just pulling the what white people say. I have a black friend. I can't be racist. And it was just like, oh, Nick. Like I said, it was important dialogue because from that dialogue, it made me understand the Jewish community way better than I ever did and helped me with my own biases with them. So I think it was an important conversation that brought up, but I felt like how he handled it, especially without a Jewish person present, was kind of like weird because I realized that especially with the Holocaust and everything, you have to be kind of careful because this is how the Holocaust really happened with like the media and everything. So
Yeah,
so
scapegoating.
yeah, so when they hear that, they get
That's what they do with black people.
scared. Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't. I think it was an important conversation. I would say put him and like be quiet, but I do feel like the his response after was like, "Oh, my lawyer, my best friend
Jeffree
is
Star.
Jewish," you
Yeah.
know. It was
Ah,
just
the
like,
best friend
yeah,
card, really. Oh
yeah,
no.
and we do business together, and I was like, well, according to your stereotype you would want to do a business, deal with a Jewish person. But yeah, um, yeah. So, and I can't say what he said was that bad because I'm not Jewish, so I can't be like, well, that was offensive. Can't say what was, but I just think you just need to shut up for a minute. But clearly not as bad as everyone. Like, she's really on the borderline as be quiet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a lower shut the hell up. Like
yeah,
what you
low,
said
very
is
low.
pretty bad.
Yeah. But very low because
But
I feel like
I
he's really understanding and he's not a racist. I believe he's just just I don't know the whole melanin talking. It was just weird. It's like, where did you read that from, Nick? But yeah. So he'll be fine though. I'm rooting for him because I actually really like Nick Cannon. I think he's
Yeah, I
very
know. There's a
important.
little
He's very
favoritism
important.
in this one.
Oh
In
yeah,
this one.
to me. I think he's like very important. And
I'm indifferent to
uh,
Nick Cannon. You know,
yeah,
I never really hated him, but I never really liked him.
yeah.
You know, I'm more of like a Kel Mitchell fan.
Mm.
Okay, so Ron Perlman, the voice of Slade and Hellboy, and a
You
bunch
said
of other things.
Slade. I don't know what he did.
Teen Titans.
No, oh wow, he doesn't look like Slade. I thought Slade was a cool
He
black guy.
he looked more like Hellboy. Yeah, okay, so this is during BLM stuff. I mean, people say,
Oh
"Oh,
damn.
this is a good one actually, man. This might be a keep talking one, because this is a positive one. He so Florida congressman is again talking about he's talking about standing for the kneeling, the U.S. soccer team kneeling. And again, how dare you? And Ron Perlman's like, well, screw you type thing, going back and forth, BLM type thing. So it dragged a little too long, but again, I think it's okay to keep talking. The man is up there in age, rambling, but he's not saying like crazy shit. He was just like kind of trolling with this Florida. So yeah, with Ron Perlman, yeah, keep talking, man. Keep
Uh,
talking, old man. Like he seems like a Danny DeVito. Oh, I'm a Bernie Sanders. Cardi B, like I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter type guy. Like fuck it. Let's
mm.
keep the country moving forward, not backwards.
We definitely gonna cut
As
this
I'm
in two
getting older.
parts, by the way.
What do you mean 2 parts? There's
But
always
it's
gonna
go-
be people talking
no,
smack.
I'm saying this will be a two-part episode.
Oh God.
Just depend, but continue.
Well, we're almost there. All right, Shamik Moore, man. What
I
you this
honestly
was your
forgot.
suggestion.
Yeah, honestly, I
This was your
forgot what he said.
should we even rank them?
Um, I totally forgot what he said, but I know I was
Was it
annoyed.
that bad or
It was about the protesting, and then man, I gotta Google what he said. It don't seem that bad, but I remember I
we
was
could we could
annoyed.
we could
I,
hold back while you Google. Like
I was
we
like,
know more of these people next then. Let's put him last then.
mhm.
Shane Dawson?
Oh, who masturbate? But see, that
Cancelled,
was his
bro. Sorry.
action.
Cancelled, bro.
Yeah,
I feel Shane Dawson, man. I don't know. He wasn't like the unfunniest thing, but a lot of his stuff is like
I
cringy
never
and
liked him. I thought
the
he
the
was better
way
later.
I didn't even think I thought he was not better later. Cause I'm like he got popular just using every time he had like someone who's like not white, he'd use them as like a prop. Oh, Asian joke. Oh, Latino joke. Oh, black
Oh,
joke.
okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Okay.
damn, dude.
Shamik Moore said something about talking about black
The
on black
the Willow
crime.
Smith shit
You heard?
was the black on black crime.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He said, "Why don't we give it the same energy?" And I get it. Like we gotta hold ourselves accountable, but like can't not put that together with police brutality. That's a separate issue. And that's why I feel like I guess not canceled, but like you're smart enough, bro. You know better. Like he need to shut the hell up. Because it's like you know better,
Miles
brother.
Morales.
Yeah, Miles
Yeah,
Morales.
who
Like,
would
I
win?
don't want him to cancel
Slade.
because
Slade is standing up for black racial injustice, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the guy who's like, yeah, guys, it's not an issue. We got to and I get
first,
it. Like, yeah,
yeah,
black on black crime is a horrible thing, but a
of
lot of it
course.
is
But
again
no one
with
talks about white on white crime. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or
yeah.
Asian on Asian
It it,
crime. You
it
know what I'm
it still
saying?
has to do with economic factors.
Exactly.
It
And
still
who
has
you
to do with
near
again
proxy, who
police.
you
Yeah,
live.
The
who you live
density.
near. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like if I live near coyotes, guess what? It's gonna be a lot of coyote
coyote
versus
deaths.
skate mon crime. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill them. Like like whoa, this is the highest percentage of coyote versus skate mons.
It's
Well, duh,
the
because I'm
coyotes,
killing
man.
them because they're my neighbor. Like, yes, I believe we need to hold each other accountable because I do believe like we have
And there are
to,
a lot
you
of
know,
black people that do. There's a lot of
yes,
organizations that do.
and there's different organizations for that, but it's just very ignorant to bring that up when it comes to police brutality. But guess what? Because you know why?
Because we're
Black
talking
people
about
go to
police
jail.
brutality.
Yes, black people go to jail for killing another black person, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So
Criminalize it
that's
on the
fine.
news. Even black
Yeah,
people are like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
exactly.
But
So
cop, it's like, oh,
cops get away a lot of times. So shut up, Spider-Man. Keep making.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
and Slade are and Wonder Woman, huh? A lot of superheroes on his list, man. Interesting, huh?
Mm.
Okay. Snoop Dogg, yeah. All right. Why is he here, man?
I feel like you wanted him here.
Yeah, I just want him just because I don't know. He's like the rapper version of Mr. Rogers. I know Logic wants to be the
Not at
rapper
all.
version
Not
of
at all.
Mr.
But
Rogers.
sure.
Oh, really? What?
No,
Of the
Snoop
rap
Dogg.
community?
He
Who
called
is that?
Gal a B
Tupac?
dog. You forgot what he said.
This is 2020? If it
That
does,
was
we
2020,
could we
bro.
can mark it up. Okay,
That was
what the B
2020.
dog? What did he say? Was
He
this against
he
Megan the
called Gal
Stallion?
Queen a B dog.
Gail King?
Oprah's like fake
Yeah, Gail
girlfriend.
King.
Yeah, Oprah's
Fake
secretly
girl.
her secret girlfriend because
Secret girl. Besties, bro. Come on.
sure. Yeah, I already know what that means.
So he called Gail B
Scissors.
a B. Oh God, I don't need that image. So he called Gail King a B. Is that like
Be-
bad? Like, what was the context?
It was the context was
Kobe?
Gal, yeah, about the Kobe thing, and I get it.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
Kobe.
Yeah,
But
but that's not like I
I'm
don't know.
I'm just saying like he's
Kobe
not
is like
Mr.
his best
Peaceful.
friend. You know,
Yeah, he's not Mr. Peaceful. That's the thing. Like, let's not make it seem he's
but should
kumbaya.
he be quiet?
Yeah, he's not so bad because Gal Queen King was like pushing.
Gail Queen. Oh man, what
Oh,
about
she
Tati
needs
Westbrook?
honestly everybody in the makeup community need to be canceled, bro. Like I should not know about her. She's
Throwing
40
stuff
years old,
out there,
bro.
bro. Throwing
You know
stuff
what I'm
out there.
saying?
Just like putting
She
everyone's
starts all
laundry.
the drama.
And they're
She
all kids.
really
They're all like 20s, and then like
yeah, and she's 40 something.
she knows them when
So
they.
I don't know how much you know, but I'm gonna briefly. I don't like
Yes,
to go into
please.
details. So basically, she made a video. She got mad that James Charles collabed with someone else on her beauty brand, right? How
Yeah.
do I know all this? Because my girlfriend filled me in. All right,
Ah,
I'm straight.
are you sure it's
Anyway,
not you? Well, it doesn't matter, man. Be yourself.
I'm
Express
just,
yourself. Huh?
no, my
Is
girlfriend.
it
Literally, shout out to
makeup
my
or
girlfriend. I love
skating?
you.
Is it makeup or
Um,
skating?
anyway, so she was trying to cancel James Charles because Charles worked with a competitor towards her, and she said he's a bad friend and da 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 da, and she was crying about it.
Damn.
And then she said that like he was like DMing like straight boys and trying to mess with them. And then she was friends with Jeffree Star at the time, and she said, "Yeah, me, Jeffree don't like Steph." So they all, her, Shane, and Jeffree teamed up against James Charles, and everyone canceled James Charles, and he lost a lot of subscribers and everything. Not saying what everything he did was right, but that was supposed to be a good friend of her. And then
Right.
then like 6 months later, she canceled Jeffree Stars, and then she said Jeffree Stars made me say these things about James
Oh,
Charles. It's
and
like
it
you
could
don't
be
take no
kind of true.
accountability. No,
Could
you don't take
kind of
no
be true.
accountability. No, you're 40. Oh, you're a mother. You have no
Yeah,
accountability.
there could be some truth in
No,
there. To be
no,
fair,
no.
because this is
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
okay.
Jeffree started to make the video. This is why he's the ultimate guy. He didn't say James Charles. He just piggybacked what she said. She's the one that started the beef, you know? Like, and that's the thing
And
that was like
then held back, hang tight.
and then now she's friends with James Charles. She said, I apologize to James Charles. I was manipulated.
Right.
Come on. If that's your friend, you would call them. If someone was
But
talking trash about you, I'm not going to make a video about canceling. I'll talk to you on the phone, bro. That's not cool. Then make a video. And now I'm messing with your money. I'm messing with your money.
millions of people
millions of
just
dollars,
shutting you down because of that.
Yeah, he lost deals because I'm not saying he's perfect, but I'm just saying like, yeah, friends, and then she's just going back and forth like whoever, whatever is better. So she's annoying, and I'm like, I saw like she's just annoying. Beautiful eyes though, but she's annoying. Anyway,
All right, we're getting to
two
the
more with the best for
fun.
last.
These are the best for last.
Icky with the
So,
sticky eye.
oh my god. All right, Takashi 69. Any New Yorker must be very angry at him. What? So this guy,
You don't even need
and a lot
backstory.
of rappers have snitched. A lot of
Hmm.
rappers have snitched in the past, but Takashi is like blatant disregard for everything. And you know he just comes out of jail and just does numbers, man. Is you know, should you hate on a guy because of that? You know, because he's able to step out and early release and just do record numbers. Should you hate on the guy for that, or are you not hating on the guy? Are you holding him in a different light here? Where should we put him?
The fact that he came out of jail, right, and and for
During
a
the
lot of
best year
crimes,
ever.
for the crimes that he started, right, a lot of the problems he did start, but he
Yep.
didn't get in trouble for it, right?
Yep. Yep.
And I don't care about the whole snitch thing because he said they tried to blah blah blah, baby mama, all that stuff. But the fact that you were like the ringleader, you know, and then the fact that you are making music that are is still not like it's like think gangster music, even more.
Yeah.
I do admire that. Like, it's kind of like when the world's against you, you're still out there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
radio do not play him anymore. Like, he has number one, like almost number ones, and radio will not play him. So, and he's still really doing big things. I just feel like he's just problematic. He's Mexican. He's using the N word. I don't like it. Um, I feel
I
like I
mean,
had
it's not
more to
even
say
that,
about
but
him,
you know,
but
he distanced himself from use the black, the Mexican thing, okay, because Latino people aren't treated as well as you know, in this country either. But
so you could say
the
nigger.
thing is,
No one could say
the
if you're
thing
not
is
black.
it's a prop, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe his lawyer was amazing to distance him from the gang life because he probably was more involved than he let on. You know,
he's
easily.
100%
Again,
more involved. And then
you
the
know,
whole first
and
of all,
throw them
I
all
heard
under
a
the bus.
actually now that I'm thinking about it, especially because I watched the Spotify documentary about him,
Oh wow, I
bro.
didn't
And
even know there
then
was a
yeah, and
Spotify.
then and honestly, at first I would have been like, yeah, it's whatever, he made it, da da da. But the fact that he like going into details, like for example, the whole underage girl thing. That's
Yeah.
why he's like, people saying he's a pedophile. He said, no, I'm not a pedophile. I didn't know her age. But in court, right? He said in court, he
Hmm.
actually admitted that she was underage. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, he said, "Oh yeah, but I didn't do nothing," and then he said he didn't do nothing, but he did do something with the girl. So he's using, like, he's kind of like Trump. He twisted things, he twisted the words, and then when he was on stand, he was more transparent. And then he beat up his baby moms. He first like, no, I don't beat up nobody, and then he's like, yeah, I did used to hit her. You know what I'm saying? I just think he's pretty toxic. I think he should be just canceled on now that I think about all of it.
Yeah,
Sticky with the icky.
it's like you think his music's innocent enough, and so it's all
He's
right.
stupid.
It's really bad, like this
Yeah.
bubblegum like hyper sensory type, like looking like Fortnite rap, and plus appealing to that Latino crowd that's like on the come up, you know, listening to hip hop and rap,
Mm.
or is more popular now, you know, Cypress Hill and stuff before then, right? But yeah, that it was just a prop to him. That was just a prop, and people gave him warnings like, "Hey, you really gonna involve in this life and promote it? I don't care." And for him to not have karma come back to him can make someone bitter. It doesn't affect my life. I don't. I have no ill will against Takashi or whatever. But man, you got get your money, whatever, but it's like at the expense of others, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like for him to just walk away and do millions, great, cool, good for him. But that's definitely someone I don't think you want to keep talking, you know. But he has such a huge fan base. It's like, wow, how? Like honestly, how? His music's that good, man. You know, it's doing
It's
better than
just
Drake.
funny.
But it's like millions watching him. You know what I'm saying? It's like millions. Like
Because it's
how?
like even me. I would watch his
Yeah.
video because I'm like, how is he still like safe? Like no
Yeah,
one
it's
trying to
a
kill
bit
him.
of a
It's literally like
the
kind of like
curiosity.
you're waiting to see, and then nothing
Yeah,
happening. You're so impressed. Like,
telling you,
yo, he's
man,
really free. No one's out killing him. But
it's gonna
I
be a
think
movie
COVID,
on him.
yeah, COVID is protecting him right now. I think once things
No
open
one's
back
out
up,
and about like that.
yeah, someone's gonna try to touch him, and I
Yeah.
really hope, that don't happen. But you know, life
We'll see
happens.
how the Takashi story plays out, man. He's still young, you know, so many more decades to hear, huh?
So
Last
Terry
but not
Terry
least.
Crews, aka the White Knight, is is he's always defending white people, like no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just out, he's their shield. And like I used to believe like he was a great actor because in White Chicks, like, well, he was so convincing.
Well,
But then
I
I
was I
realized
was
like
more of a fan of
maybe
Everybody Hates Chris.
no, but then I was like, oh, maybe
Even Sorry to
he's
Bother You.
yeah, I'm like maybe he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? When he was so
Uh,
obsessed with the white women and the and
mm,
like
yikes.
maybe he's more like that because and I'm not saying he's a C word because I will never use that word, but I
Yeah,
just think he's just this is my opinion on Terry Crews. I think what he's seeing on his Twitter thread is probably really scary. Like he see people say is kill the cops and
yeah.
blow up white
You
people. And
don't.
he's like,
Yep.
no, chill, chill, chill. I don't know who he's following on Twitter, but he needs to follow regular black people who wants peace and justice. He's probably following these like
Maybe those are the
extreme
regular black people.
to him maybe. I don't know who he's following because everything he's like defending, I'm like, Terry, no one's saying that. He's like this. The police are not gonna. Hey, don't kill white people. I don't want no black supremacy. I'm like, who's saying that? Who are you following,
Whoa, hey,
Farrakhan?
whoa.
You know, like who are you following,
Follow
Terry
me.
Crews? Like, I don't know who are you following. So
Yeah. No, and
it's
we
just
wish we wish the world's like that where we're all just chilling, having fun like Terry Crews always seems to have, you know? But
mhm.
that ain't the reality. We're trying to make it that reality, you know?
Yeah. But
But
obviously, I don't think he's like. In all honesty, I like Terry Crews, and I think I don't know why he's like the. And I'm really trying to. I saw the Don Lemon interview, and he even schooled Terry, which is kind of funny. I just don't
that's
know
funny
why.
coming from Don Lemon.
Exactly. And then Terry Crews like this. No one talks about the black on, and Don Lemon was like, then won't you make a cause about it? Black Lives Matter is about police brutality. Won't you just make a call? And Terry Crews like, and in his reality, he's
Oh.
and deep down, he's like, I don't got no time to make that. Like he really, I'm not saying he don't
Wow.
care, but the
Yeah.
energy he's putting into it being vocal, he's not gonna make no movement. He has the money, the influence, and the power
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make a movement about and bring awareness about black on black crime, which there already are movements like that. He could bring light to those movements. Like, hey, Chicago gun cleanup, like, hey, there's
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
trying to take guns out of the street, out of
Right?
like there are movements. He should go behind it and back them. But
Yeah.
instead, he's
Yeah.
spilling this rhetoric. Like, there are people that want like this black on black crime to stop and all that stuff. But when you mix the two, Terry, you are
Yeah.
part of the
Similar
problem.
to Shamik Moore in that
Very
sense, you
similar,
know?
very similar. So I
It's
just
like
want him to shut the hell up. But if you have a good heart, Terry Crews, put your money and mouth to it. Make an organization or donate or back those organizations because there are out there. He's not well read. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm happy with this list. It's
Yeah.
kind of like everyone's in everywhere. It's kind of fair.
I feel I don't know, Takashi, should he be shut the hell up or like he's still
Yeah,
is
yeah,
he
he could be
still
shut the hell.
harmful
I don't
or
know the whole
it's
pedophile
tough.
thing, bro. I don't know that
The
whole shit.
gang thing,
The
throwing
no the
hits
pet
on everyone.
no the pedophile thing,
The
bro.
pedophile thing is
Yeah,
by
like
far the worst.
yeah. Once I heard
Don't
that,
get it twisted.
to be
I'm just
real,
saying I'm
once
trying
I
to
heard
count up
that,
the negatives, you know.
but then again, we're going by 2020.
I know it's tough.
So So if because that didn't happen in
Yeah,
2020, and we're going by actions because Corey Pete should be up there. So by that logic, he should be shut the hell up
it's
because
tough. Yeah,
he should be
should be
shut the
Nick,
hell
but
up
like high
because
up
this is
with AK,
2020.
right?
This is
Him and
2020 because we're
their
going by
buddies,
him now.
their
You know what I'm saying?
romance.
Yeah.
The beautiful couple here. So
So yeah. So all right,
it's
cool.
yeah, I know. I really want to put him in cancel because he's annoying, but that I don't
Yeah,
know.
but yeah,
After that,
2020 is different.
it's I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't.
I want to be consistent with what we said.
It's not much in this list other
Yeah.
than like Takashi, where I'm like iffy, where he could
Mm-hmm.
be back or forth. But
All right,
yeah,
yeah, let's
just
go
our
good.
opinions. It's our
Yeah,
opinions. Thanks for watching, guys.
yeah,
Thanks, Dre, for
no
joining me
problem.
again for another episode. Follow him on Instagram, SkateMon16, and follow us on Twitter, Tier
Cheer
Boys.
boys.
Yes, and
Yeah.
like, comment, subscribe, and take care, guys.
Smash that like button.
It's a crazy world out there. We're all in it together. But yeah, what do you think of this list? Is there anyone you would add or change where
No, it's
they're listed?
perfect.
Because we're not. Yeah, it's perfect. I would say it's perfect, but it comes from our genuine opinion here. It's all in good fun. So that's what it's about, man. So
Yeah, just another episode. Episode 3 will be about probably bring out 2 other friends, and we'll talk about
this is
um.
episode 3.
My bad. Episode 4. We're gonna talk about black sitcoms, and
Sitcoms. Yeah,
we're gonna rank that with hopefully 2 other friends. So this
we'll
will be a
see.
pretty fun one. So definitely next
Yeah,
week we'll have
I'll
that
get in
ready.
touch with them, see what their
Yeah.
schedule's like. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
All right
All
then.
right.